There are websites, and then there are experiences. I'm not talking about clean layouts or nice fonts. I'm talking about sites that move, react, and actually make you go, wow, these are underrated websites with some of the most impressive UI designs I've seen, and I'm rating each one based on how it feels, how it flows, and how it makes you react the second it loads. Let's jump in. I'm not reviewing what these websites are for or what they actually do. I'm only looking at the interface and design, not the product, service, or company behind it. And if you want to explore them yourself, I've dropped all the website links in my WhatsApp channel. Go check it out. Alright, let's get into the first website. It's called Atoms. This one's basically an airline-themed experience, and the UI? Super clean. You just click the Explore button to start. Wow, okay, that's actually cool. It feels like I'm inside a flight. You're literally scrolling through the clouds, and each section of info shows up like announcements mid-flight. The 3D effects are minimal, but they work. The motion is soft, the color palette's calming, and the entire site just flows like a smooth travel experience. It's not overloaded with animations, and honestly, that makes it feel elegant. So based on the concept, visuals, and overall vibe, I'd say this one gets a 5 out of 10 from me. Clean, simple, and actually kind of relaxing. Next up is a site called Wildlife, and honestly, I wasn't ready for this one. The homepage opens with this glowing astronaut, just floating in deep space. No buttons, no scroll bars, nothing standard. And the moment you start to scroll, that transition hits. The camera starts to move, the background pulses, and suddenly you feel like you're in the middle of a sci-fi film intro. The way text fades in, the way colors shift, everything is smooth, dramatic, and cinematic. And it's not just visuals. There's subtle sound design too. Soft synths that hum in the background as you scroll. It's not loud, but it completes the whole mood. What really impressed me is the use of space, like actual empty space. It lets the design breathe. It gives every single heading or visual just enough room to hit. Honestly, I got through the whole site without clicking anything. That's how fluid the journey felt. For creativity, motion, and that unexpected wow factor, I'm rating Wildlife a solid 6 out of 10. Alright, this one's Photoscoper, and it starts off super minimal, like at first glance, it's just a blank page. But then, you move your mouse, and whoa, there's this really satisfying ripple effect that follows your cursor around the screen. It's subtle, but you instantly know this site is built different. And here's where it gets clever. To enter the gallery, you don't just click, you press and hold like you're holding down a camera shutter. Then, release. And boom, you're inside a digital wildlife gallery. Floating animals, all in this slick 3D environment that moves as you interact with it. You can rotate the view, hover over each animal, and when you click something like a lion, yes, you get a full curated photo set, beautifully framed. It feels like nature photography, but presented as modern art, super minimal, super immersive. And that press to enter idea, genius. For interactivity, vibe, and just pure creativity, I'm rating Photoscoper a 7 out of 10. Okay, next is Active Theory, and this one is straight up cool. Right when the page loads, you'll notice that same ripple effect on the cursor, just like Photoscoper, but with a darker, more high-tech vibe. Then you scroll, and whoa, the whole interface starts rotating and stretching, like a digital spine. It literally moves like a spinal cord, with tabs floating on different vertebrae. And with every scroll, the next section clicks into place, like you're unlocking data panels in some sci-fi dashboard. Click on any tab, and boom, you dive into the details. But here's what really got me. Inside the tab, your cursor creates this insane particle burst effect every time you move. It's sharp, snappy, and super satisfying to just mess around with. Everything feels interactive, fluid, and built to impress. I love the dark theme, the motion, and especially how the entire layout breaks the usual website rules. So for its concept, animations, and how futuristic it feels, I'm giving Active Theory an 8 out of 10. Alright, this one is called Unseen Studio, and the homepage, super simple at first. A clean enter button, and a mysterious little eye above it. But wait, look closely. That eye, it literally follows your cursor across the screen, like it's watching your every move. And here's the part that really got me. When you hover over the enter button, the eyes turn into hearts. Ah, that's so good. Just that tiny animation. I was already hooked. Now once you click enter, wow, the UI completely changes. The transitions are slow, smooth, and the design just feels heavenly. Every section is spaced perfectly. It's bright, it's elegant, and it's got this soft, dreamlike motion that makes it feel like a luxury brand presentation. And what I love most, you can click through every page, every little option, and there's something unique in how each one moves. It's not loud, it's not trying too hard, but the detail in the animation, the layout, the cursor, everything is thoughtful. Honestly, this one really impressed me. I'm giving Unseen a 9 out of 10, and it earned it. Alright, last one, and it's called Lusion. This site is actually built by a 3D web design brand, so yeah, you already know the UI is gonna go crazy. Okay, let's load it up. Wow, the cursor animation, so clean, so responsive, and honestly, way more satisfying than any of the previous ones. Scroll down and boom, the animations just kick in. Every element moves like it's alive. It's fast, fluid, and fully interactive. But then, I kept scrolling, and I swear I don't even know how to explain what I was seeing. It's not just a website anymore. It's a real-time 3D experience. Every motion, every section, every hover just feels unreal. I mean, seriously, just watch this. Cue B-roll visuals of the UI going wild. Hover effects, 3D distortion, scroll motion. This is probably the most advanced UI I've ever seen on the web. For pure madness, execution, and showing off what's possible inside a browser, Lusion gets a 10 out of 10. Easy. Alright, that's my list. And remember, these ratings are just based on my personal experience with the UI. You might see them differently, so go ahead and drop your own ratings in the comments. And if you know any other crazy 3D websites that deserve to be in the next video, send them my way. I've also added all the website links inside my WhatsApp channel, so feel free to check them out there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next scroll.